You already know we're right here. We're decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what the talk of the town is going down. The word on the curve, you heard me? Let me just set this up real quick. It was a beautiful day here in Southern California, although chilly, right? But nice. We're supposed to get a storm coming in, supposedly. So we're still waiting for that to happen. They said that since yesterday, but yesterday was lovely for Super Bowl, no? For everybody that was out there. Well, can't even say enjoying the Super Bowl, right? Because it was a little lackluster, but nonetheless. Whoa, what's cracking like in Jose? Suicidal tendencies? Serio? That'd be real shit. What if Shadow? What's cracking like an angel? I just want a Coke? A Coke or some Coke? That's sitting in Rock Band. Yeah, I know which one. Which was actually a street. It's actually a barrio too. And there's a crew too. A crew and there's a hood. Which is interesting in itself, right? But sometimes it happens like that, no? Doesn't even rock the blue rag. Serio then too? And fools were putting it down? You'll be surprised. Rockers and homies actually have a lot of things in common. No lie, they actually do. Oh, Mr. Pasa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. Whoa, whoa. Is it really Suicidal Tres is someone showed me a few weeks ago? No, yeah. It's a real hood. You'll be surprised. There's some fighters that have some weird ass names, bro, but they exist. You're just like, serio? I actually made videos talking about that, showing a few examples of that because it is a trip sometimes. There's even black and white gangs that have some weird names to them too. That you're just like, the hell. But people have to keep in mind that these neighborhoods are started by kids when they do start, right? So it's not so far fetched to see why that happens. What are your thoughts on? Oops. What are your thoughts on golf cholos like prayers? No, that's what I'm talking about. That they do exist. You know what I mean? I have some of my homies that are they're rockers, right? They like Corn and the Misfits and shit like that, bro. I even have homies that play the guitar. They got long hair and todo el pedo, but they're from the barrio. Shit, one of my really close homies, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Cisco. He was like that. When he played the guitar and everything like that, and that fool was down with it as homie, bro. So don't ever, homie may look like a rock or whatever, but that fool was putting in work, bro. So don't ever let the looks deceive you, bro. I don't just say stuff like that just talking out of my ass. It's because like I actually seen it. Waiting for Wednesday. Orale, all right. Oh, the rain is gonna come in on Wednesday. Stilo for sure. Rain farmers don't work. Oh, when there's rain, farmers don't work. Orale, all right. But it does help the crops, no? So it's like it's needed too also. Because then if there's no rain, you have shortness in crops. Shortness in crops means less work, no? So está cabrón, no? Brats are money making naturals. Oh, Brats, yeah, that's another neighborhood that has an interesting name to it. Brats are down. HP Brats, yeah, and BG Brats. I know a few individuals from there. Oh, the homie Lucky Loke is definitely up in the building. Go subscribe to his channel. I made a couple of that too. One from El Monte, a couple from Mexico. No, I'm telling you, yeah. There's a lot of similarities, bro, between the two groups. You know what I mean? a lot of a lot of ways of how they look at the world, right? Due to the fact of how they were raised. You know, both groups tend to see the world in a certain type of way. Uh, both groups tend to have a lot of anger inside, right? Uh, both groups tend to show destructive behavior. Um, so I mean, the only thing difference that you can say is maybe the way most of them dress and the music they hear. But other than that, you can't even talk. You can't even say that the concept of the music is different because it's the same concept. It's just a different form of it, right? Um, but if you hear the lyrics in rock music, it's talking about almost the same shit that's in rap, bro. You know what I mean? When we're talking about emotions, so you people will be surprised. And not only that, a lot of homies here rock too. What up, dude? What's cracking like? But yeah, there's a lot of similarities between the two groups. You know, it's not really that much of a difference. What's the name? Rapper. Oh yeah, they have those two. I forgot about that too. Korn was a good band too. And then you had you even had what was it at a time where you had like rock rap groups, right? It was kind of like rap but with like rock type beats. Kind of like a fucking what's that guy's name? Like Limp Bizkit, no? He was the most popular one, but there's other individuals that are like that as well too. Where's West Coast? I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, that day that they told me about the whole to look into the him and the Nino America fiasco, his channel didn't pop up no more. I was like, oh shit, what the hell? I was like, what a trip. He fixed up and he fixed up and spoke about his illegal Did he? Oh, meaning like they could just. I doubt that they would watch the video, and actually go to his house. So, I mean, not saying that it can happen, right? But the likelihood of that happening was going to be very slim. But I mean, because he's not the only one. I mean, you drive and you can see, that kind of stuff. So for them to, make him a priority would have just been weird in itself, right? Like it's not that serious, my guy. Like we are not, you know, them people, right, to be a focus point. I know there's sometimes people would like to think that they are, right? Shit, there's sometimes there's channels I watch on here, and people really think that there's somebody, bro. And I'm just like, wow, that YouTube really went to your head, huh? Bro, you really think you're doing something, huh? That's crazy. Like, my guy, get off your high horse, please. Like, who are these people? That's crazy. Cypress Hill had some rock flavors. Oh yeah, yeah. And then they're fans of that music too. If you watch the interviews, they say that they actually listen to it. Um, Concerts, Portland, Oregon before he passed. So, orale, all right. But then again, he was at the protest. Oh, okay, it was happening at the protest. Yeah, I didn't get to really see, the whole fiasco. I just seen whatever the video that Nino America had on his channel. That little bit. That's the only thing I was I well, at least I got to see. right? So I don't really know like what exactly happened. He was somewhat. Oh, West Coast. No, yeah, West Coast did have like a following, right? But I'm not saying like so much for it to like pop out on the like the ice radar. You know what I mean? Like, who is this guy? Listen, you know what I mean? Because like um at the same time, we have to keep in mind that law enforcement, even though people say stuff on the internet, right? Um, it could also be lies or made up. I'm not saying that he was lying, but I'm saying they have to see it from that perspective as well, right? Like, so are they going to spend so much time and resources and actually following up on this, which they actually really don't even know to be true or not? Because a lot of people, play jokes and pranks and shit like that, right? So it's like, remember, because this is all government money, right? So whenever you're tackling a problem, like let's say you're their your law enforcement, your jurisdiction, right? Wherever you're putting your money at, well, the people's money, let's just say, right? Because it is taxpayers' money, the people's money. You have to make sure that it's going to good things, right? Because people look into shit like that, and then they're gonna wonder why you're wasting, so much money on chasing bullshit. You feel me? That's why people always have to like really know, that these leads are actually valid, right? Instead of chasing a bunch of wild goose, because then they're gonna be like, bro, this is what our taxpayer money is going for, and that's how you get all these scandals and shit like that. And everybody that's in charge of like these precincts, they're well aware of that, bro, and their jobs depend on that kind of shit. You know what I mean? On keeping the people happy. So you know that's why sometimes people don't like, let's say whenever they get tipped off on some shit, they don't follow through with it, right? Because they get so much bullshit calls on a day-to-day too, that they have to kind of have to be skeptical about shit, right? Like, what if they're just trying to prank us or pull our leg? Because that does happen on a day-to-day because people got nothing better to do. I was watching something where they're saying report on day-to-day they get a bunch of calls that are fake. Like, just for the fuck of it. That's crazy, huh? You got your papers fixed. Bro, you don't even know what country I'm in, bro. I could be in Mexico right now, so why are you asking me for my papers? If anything, let me see your papers. Plus, he came out on the clip with Neon and Sneeko. I don't know who those are. Who's Neon and Sneeko? They have some trivia names. Are they like YouTubers too? Illegal. Illegal. Show me your ID. Show me your paper. I could show you a piece of paper. Would that help? Can I ask you a hypothetical question? Shoot it, bro. Let me rub my stomach and get the. Draw some new rolas. Mr. D, which one, the Southland guy or the Ali Loco guy? If they come from, give Capone. Who's Neon though? He's like what? He's a rapper. Or? Oh, the youngster. Órale. Blue Devil did 20K views for it. Come on. Also, Neon's like somebody that's famous then, like somebody popular, pues. If Blue Devil only gave him 20K and that guy gave him 120, so he's like famous then. He's like a rapper? Or what is he? What does he do? Like Neon is a weak nerd. Serio? How did he get Mr. Capone or how does he get all these views or how was West Coast with him? So he's a podcaster then he's a YouTuber? If you live in another state, my bad. To oh wait. If you lived in another state, my bad. To use 818 name, but this just what do you mean? Like if I lived in another state, would I still use 818? Um, they like him cause he has a some. What do you do for a living? I work in like anything that's frozen food related, right? Like ice cream, frozen vegetables, all of that, bro. So we do all of that kind of shit. So anything that's frozen, that's in your fucking home that's food related, that's what I do, right? So I'm like an Eskimo penguin type, and these big ass coolers, right, where it's like below fucking, it's like negative fucking 5, negative 10 degrees, bro. And we in there and we do that. So that's what I do. I mean, it's not the best job, but it pays the bills, right? Because it's cold as fuck. Not that many people hang, bro. People always quit like that. You know, frozen seafood. Yeah, we do frozen seafood too. Like it's packaged up already, ready to go. You build them up in pallets. Yeah, it's cold as fuck though. That's the only bad thing I could say that is fucking cold. But after a while, I guess I'm not gonna say you really get used to it because you truly don't ever get used to that kind of fucking weather, right? But like when the new guys come in, they don't hang at all. They end up some of them even leave. Like they go to lunch and they never come back. There's some that try to be macho with no fucking jacket, no sweater, no gloves. Then you catch them in the restroom putting hot water on their hands, and it's like, bro, don't do that. You're gonna fuck up your hands even more like that, bro. Put some fucking gloves on. Stop trying to be fucking macho. You're stupid. You're not impressing nobody like that, bro. Put some fucking gloves on and put a jacket on, homie. Put a beanie on and everything. Like, cause you're just dumb. And it's always a young one, the new young people that try to act like, man, this is nothing. And next fucking 10 minutes later, like, hey man, it's kind of cold though. Like I told you, fool. Like you're a goofball, bro. And you need the good gloves, bro. I'm not talking about these fucking like little cheap. Nah, you need the fucking, these powerful gloves, homie. Because if not, your hands be like burning, after a while handling all that cold shit, bro. Your fucking hands will be fucking screaming. Who's right there trying to pour hot water? They're like, bro, that's not gonna work. Because when your hands are really cold, you're not supposed to put hot water on it. You're gonna fuck up your hands like that. Like, bro, do you not go to school? Do you not know what happens when you fucking change the temperature on something at a drastic rate like that? Like it's gonna fuck up your nerves, my guy. Neon came first. Okay, he's a streamer. All right, so he's a YouTuber. So he's a YouTuber then. That covers what, like Chicano shit, or how does he end up on with Capone's and West Coast graffiti and all that? If he's a nerd, he's like a nerd Chicano or what? He's Raza or what? Neon? I don't know what Neon is such a name. If that state had no shit, state also had something else. Who would you go against? The when they right? Still or plus nothing. Oh, you mean if I was in a different state and if I had my rivals from like the 818 there, or if I had nothing, who would I go up against? My neighborhood rivals. My neighborhood rivals are always gonna come before anything else, bro. You know. Like I said, it's the end of hostility. End of hostility. The Norteños never did nothing to our neighborhood. But these individuals actually have taken the lives of some of my closest homies, bro. And I just can't let that slide. I just can't let that be. You know what I mean? Those individuals never did anything to us. These individuals actually have taken the lives of some of my closest boys, and that's just that's not. You call it petty, call it grow up. It's cool. You don't gotta agree with my views or anything like that, or even see it from my point of view. I just can't let shit like that slide or go. The rest I felt sorry for him. I'm in another city. The rest I was like, the rest I don't like hard workers. No, but you'll be surprised. Like, it's not even like just like let's say raza, but like we're talking about like different ethnicities, right? Because our job does hire like different people, um, and it's like the same. Because there's some hardworking, like Caucasians and brothers, you know what I mean, and Asians. And I have also seen, raza individuals that were, lazy. So it's just, I don't feel like, ethnicity has anything to do with it. It just depends on the individual. He said working isn't for me. No, mamas. I used to work at the Empire Seafood Warehouse in Miami. It was 2 degrees. We had to wear special clothes. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that's it. So okay. So you get where I'm coming from. I hated that job. You know what? I'm not gonna say I hate it, right? Um, but it's not so bad, right? Or maybe I just got used to it. In the beginning, yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of it, right? But we had to do what we had to do, right? But the one thing I could say though, the one thing I could say like positive, about it though, is that there's always work though. You feel me? Like you don't ever have to worry about like the work, there's being no work, right? I remember when the pandemic first hit and everybody was like, they didn't even know how they were gonna pay their bills and there was no work. We had a gang of work, bro. We were backed up. We needed people, bro. We were fucking desperately needing, but like I said, not that many people could hang, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, we needed them. It's just that people just don't want to work, homie. I was, trying to, bring in, hey, well, Kyle to the highland. They were just like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. Bro, you just told me that you need a fucking job and that you don't know how you're going to pay bills. And then I tell you, here's the highland. You're like, nah, I don't want to do that. Bro, what the fuck? It's a trip, bro. I don't understand people, bro. Like there's work out there, but they don't want to work in those jobs though. Like, bro, do you not understand you don't have a fucking job right now? You don't got a choice, homie. It's not about what you like and what you don't like. You got to pay your bills, homie. Look, do this, bro. Get that job. It's a whack job. I understand, but at least you're going to get paid. Now, no one's saying you have to die at that job. Now, meanwhile, you're working there. You keep looking for a better job, right? At least this way, while you're looking for a better job, you're at least fucking getting paid, bro. At least you're not just fucking sitting and waiting for a job to knock on your door. You know what I mean? So like this, at least you're still getting some type of revenue while you keep looking. But no, people just rather keep looking while having no job still. It's like, how does that make sense, bro? Like, why? Because your pride, your ego, or what? Or what is it, bro? You don't want to get made fun of, or what the fuck, bro? We're talking about paying bills right here, bro. Stop worrying about that fucking 9-year-old, 10-year-old type shit, bro. They're gonna make fun of me and work at McDonald's. Who gives a fuck? What are you, 10, 13? You gonna care about shit like that? You're a grown ass adult already. Stop worrying about shit like that, bro. Only fucking kids care about shit like that, bro. Who gives a fuck what people say? Like, damn, bro. That shit irritates me, bro. That people are so bothered what people might say about them. Like, who gives a flying fuck, bro? Grow up already. God damn it. Hey, they might call me gay. They might say it's a cheap job. Who cares, bro? Damn. Shit is crazy out here. People are fucking clowns, you know? Like, wow, you're really worried about getting made fun of, bro? Like, that's... Damn, that's insane. I'm telling you, I could be called anything in the book, but I don't give a fuck. I truly don't. To me, it's even more sad. Like, wow, you really think you're doing something? Like, you really think that that's funny, huh? Like, grow up already, my guy. My guy has fucking gray hair, and he still finds this shit entertaining and thinks he's doing something. And people be like, hey, that fool works at McDonald's. Like, so? Well, he has a cheap job. He has a job, bro. You can't make fun of somebody because they have a job, bro. That's stupid. Come up with a better joke, homie. That's lazy. Truly, that is. They're gonna make fun of somebody because they have a job? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come up with something better. Come up with something clever. That's something a fucking middle schooler will find funny. But you'll be surprised. There's people that actually worry about that kind of shit. Bro, I have homies that work at fast food restaurants, bro. I have never heard anybody make fun of them for that. Well, let's say around us, right? Clown on somebody for that shit. But I do see that, like on the internet, people find that kind of shit funny though. Like, I'm just like, you're making fun of him because he has a job? Okay. That's so stupid. My back to us. No, it's all good, my boy. It's the money was good, but the hours sucked. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, I feel you on that. The hours do suck. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you get where I'm coming from. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely know how it is because that's exactly what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.